it's just getting stops, getting rebounding, getting out and pushing, finding lanes, finding open guys.
And you made the most of it, Chris. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shots. Please give it up for the participants.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
You know, right now for the Hawks, they haven't played up to their standards. Last year, they were an elite team. They need to find that mojo.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Washington Wizards.
They're going to the arc, drilling shots, making it look simple, even by today's standards.
Yeah, you'd think a defense now would be more prepared to guard the three-point line, but that hasn't been the case. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Alex Sarr in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, the passing he brings to the table on full display through the first two quarters.
Well, it's nothing new for him. They are at their best when he's setting the table like that.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. So the Wizards 5 right now. Sarr out there with George. Then it's Coulibaly. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Carrington in at the two-guard spot. And so it's Atlanta with it. You know, Stan, we hear all the time about after timeout plays. About how many of those do teams really have at their disposal?
Well, you certainly have to have a few, Kevin. Coaches vary in their philosophy. Some coaches will draw them up on the fly. I was one, like a lot of guys, who wanted to have things that we've worked on that then we could go to. But that just depends on who you've got, how smart your guys are, how quickly they pick things up.
The Hawks shooting their fifth free throw of the game here. The Hawks making a switch here. Young's checked in. Daniels, no good on the free throw. And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Here's Reza Shea. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Poole with it, and Young picks him up defensively. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Team seconds.
Young against Poole. Down low, Coulibaly.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter. They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
Here's Daniels. Rebounded by the Wizards. Poole's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here he goes, and Sarr throws it down.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
For Washington, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
And here we go. George heading to the hoop. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. The Wizards shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Hey, Stan, we've exported so much corporate basketball knowledge overseas. Remember when Fratello and you and your brother Jeff would go over there and have these clinics and teach the coaches the game? And they've taken that knowledge clearly and run with it.
No, I think that definitely happened when those guys went over. I think now it's sort of going the other way in large part. I know that all of us in the league now study what the great coaches in Europe are doing, and there's a lot of them, and the game is different, but they incorporate a lot of different concepts. I don't know a staff in the league that isn't spending a lot of time studying the international game.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to Sarr. Lets it go with a 3. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Niang in the post, defended by George. Niang, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Atlanta shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Atlanta again missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Back to George. Pass to Poole. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 6 assists now in the game.
You got to chase Poole off that three-point line or he will do exactly that.
Okongwu. And no good. The try spell continuing for him.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Here's the Hawks with the ball. Okongwu down low. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas as a head coach. He's been in the G League, and now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been, and he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of it.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Shots good by Middleton.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Here's Okongwu, and he can't stop this drought. Another miss. To the inside, here's Kispert. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Holmes with the steal. Brogdon outside. Pass to Middleton. Now Kispert. Back to Middleton. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Here's Brogdon. That one goes. Count it. Brogdon's got his third basket of the night.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead by example approach is so valuable to this squad.
Shots good by Middleton.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Here's LeVert. Off the left rim and out. And so it's the Washington Wizards holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back.